Hey there, tribe. How's it going? I'm your friend Dharma, here to do a weekend spread for you. This is for Saturday and Sunday, July 27th and 28th, 2019. And this is going to be an intuitive spread. I use the Fairies Oracle and channeled messages from my guides, a little bit of tarot, a little bit of animal, native, totem, medicine, whatever. Okay, so this is for the weekend. This is for the all signs, okay, just for the collective in general. So there might be just a snippet. There goes my nose. There might be a snippet of something for each of you throughout this, okay? So calling in guides, angels, anyone from the highest good that has a message for the collective for the weekend. What do we have for? Here we go. Anything else? Woo. Okay. Oh, so first card out from the fairies is the Singer of Courage. So there is going to be a moment this weekend where I heard do or die. It kind of, it does feel like a now or never moment, but it feels like, it does feel like there is a moment where if you were to say no, that it's not going to happen again. This person or situation or whatever it's with, they don't take rejection lightly. And I don't even necessarily know if it's rejection, because it's almost like they shouldn't be kind of maybe doing it in the first place. And so we're in this position to where you kind of need to stand up and be like, you know, these are my boundaries, and it's not boundaries. The Singer of Courage is coming up, and it's because I kind of feel like we've maybe played the nice card a little bit. Yeah, because here we have the Singer of Intuition. There's something better. You know, I feel like there's someone keeps knocking at the door and they're like, you know, let me in. And you've been like, because you know that the other thing is coming. Yeah, because here you've got Mike the Myomancer. This guy, these are my stone people. They sit around and they will wait and wait and wait. But you know what they do, sitting there like rocks, is they collect knowledge. They watch the seasons pass. They watch the people pass by. They watch the people create patterns. They watch animals and nature create patterns. And from that they gain knowledge, but they also gain a real amount of patience. I mean, right? So because of this, you know, watching the patterns and the clues, there's an awareness that this is like, you know, there's something else. And so it's like it's like something's coming in to attempt to change the course for some of us. And maybe it's a test. I've been getting that I got that for another sign recently, is that there's a test coming up to maybe see how loyal you are or something, but there's something meant to, what's that for wag the dog? Where you think it's the tail wagging, the dog wagging the tail, but really it's the tail wagging the dog. I don't know why I'm talking about wag the dog. Just to see if, you know, I think actually, what else do we have? Because here we have the Rar. There is some kind of really, really, really powerful energy that has been, what number is that? That's a 7, right? Lucky number 7. It's like the jackpot. And it's around. and somebody knows it, and somebody can feel it, and somebody can taste it. It's very complicated how to attain, how to be able to grasp, you know. How do you grasp a cloud and pin it down, right? Tricky question. But I think that someone here has figured it out. It's just, you know, by watching and observing and waiting and looking around and being like, you know, I bet if I did this and this and this, then this outcome would happen. And then they did that, and then the outcome did happen. And they're like, right, I'm onto something here. It's just that this is like subconscious alchemy. Yeah. You know, where you're cooking up this manifestation and then like testing it out, and it's kind of like, it's like you're morphing and molding this manifestation into the 3D. It's like freaking spiritual biological Play-Doh. And it's there and you can see it. It's just then, you know, sometime over the weekend, something else comes in and it's like, hey, check out my Play-Doh or whatever. And you're like, I kind of, it feels a little tower moment-y, or like, what? Or like, where did that come from? Or like some kind of shock, because you're like, what in the actual, where did you come from? That's very, very left field. I was not prepared for that. That you are not this. What is this? It feels like the magician is doing their thing, you know, and then someone comes in and stops them from their manifestation, and they look over like, well, who the hell are you? And where did you come from? And it does cause someone to take a step back for a minute and be like, well, hey, what is this? What's this other thing, right? It's the raven. It's, wow. And that's what I was just talking about, was the magician doing all of this manifestation, singing this song. And I was just going like this, right? Like flapping wings around and doing the thing. But the raven, a messenger raven, right? You know, you kind of like on Lord of the Rings, you know, where he's sitting on top of the tower and this little like critter, bug, creature, raven, butterfly thing, and he whispers into it and then sends it out. This is how the message is transmuted to the universe. It's given. That's, you get feathers in return when it's heard, right? You may have seen feathers around, but it's, I kind of just want to be like, I'm busy, man. It's almost, I feel a little irritated, you know, like I'm busy manifesting. What do you want? Why are you in my space? Why are you here? Why are you trying to change my head? Why are you trying to change my mind? Why are you trying to turn my head? Who sent you? Who do you work for? And that's a good question. Who sent you? Probably your guides, your own guides, whose job it is to, you know, test you and stuff. Yeah, 10 of feathers. That is the 10 of swords. So this is it. This is like the completion, right? This is when stick a fork in it, you're done. And that's why I'm thinking you're trying to manifest, and maybe throughout the course of your life you have been manifesting, but every time you get real close to it, you know, you get your test and you go, ooh, something shiny, and you run off and you take that and you lose your manifestation. And then a while down the road comes along and you find yourself like, oh damn, how come I don't ever get anything that I want? And the universe is like, really? You know, let's try again. And then you're doing your thing, and they're like, okay, here's your test. And I mean, I think the question is, why do you need a test? That is likely you know, the elephant in the room. But I think this time, because it's so raw and so pure, and because you've been watching for so long and you're like, hell yeah, that's the one. the universe is like, all right, but you have to be brave enough because there's likely other things there's some crazy sounds happening in there. There's likely other things that are going on, you know, goings-onings, as they say, that are causing you to continue to have to wait and wait and wait and wait for this other thing. But it's like you've mastered this level of patience and you've mastered this level of knowledge. And it's kind of like, I want to talk about a big portion of the collective tribe, if you will, who has leveled up in the matrix game or whatever this is that we're doing, right? And so now you're like, no, you know, I swiping left or whatever, not falling for the same old is what I'm getting at. And the universe is like, good job. And I'm pretty sure that because of that, it's like you passed the test. That's what I'm calling. There's some kind of test that you're passing, and I think you're going to get a reward from it. So let's go find out. I'm going to do an extended. If you want to see some more, the link for the extended reading is in the box below. So just click show more and there should be a link right there. Take you over to Vimeo, and we're going to go on and see what this, what you get if you pass the test. Okay. But if this is it for us, thanks so much for stopping by for the weekend. I will see you again on Monday for your dailies. And I also do weekly readings for zodiac signs, and those will be up starting Monday. Okay. So that's all I have for you. And let's go on over to Vimeo. Okay. Click the link in the box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, have a good one.